and it's like you're like, damn, this person don't care about how they're living, and that's a reflection of how they feel about themselves inside. So it's the same thing. So a lot of these guys who are so obsessed or feel some sort of way when it comes to like how they look and all this other stuff, the reason why they feel that way is because of how they feel within. Because if they felt good within, then without will present itself the same way. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even about you have to be the best looking guy. The reason why a lot of guys want to be the best looking guy or the really good looking dude is because most of these dudes, they, again, because they feel not good about themselves, they think if I look better, I would get a certain outcome, and then because I have the outcome, then I can finally feel good about myself. So if I can attract this girl because I look better, then that will mean I'm somebody. So therefore, this is why I'm so obsessed with it. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Now, I appreciate that. Thank you, Lucario. Afi, it's directed towards you. So how can one having game coincide with somebody's fear of body shaming, insecurities, one's perception on how they feel? What can overall game do for them?
Yo, just, I don't want to sound like that, but I mean, I gotta say it. Like, if you are a grown-ass man and you are in fear of body shaming, just saying that out loud, you're not in the right place, bro. I would never, as a man, say I'm in fucking fear of being body shamed. And I done been 280 fucking pounds before. And I done been 200 pounds before. And right now I'm 250, so I'm heavier than I'm supposed to be. But I'm not like, ooh, I hope I don't get bodied. What the fuck does that mean? What the body shame? The only time you're supposed to be worried about that is with your significant other if she roasting your ass and you just getting tired of it. No. See, you're not supposed to like. I don't want to be body shamed, so I need to get in it. What the fuck, bro? If you want to lose weight and shit, just do it because you want to feel better about yourself and you have an idea in your mind of what that looks like and you working towards it. It ain't supposed to be because you worried about getting body shamed.
Right.
That sound like you need 2 snaps at the end. Like, that sound weird. Lucario, man, these niggas, I'm tired of these niggas body shaming me. You know? What the fuck, bro?
This is what's happening.
He's off he left. All right, let him sit.
He felt upset, he got all mad and shit, or he felt like offended or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, and then he begged and bartered, like, Steve would say afterwards. His reaction after the balloons were popped was, my whole thing is, it's fine if you're going to go on these shows, right, but when these guys go on, they're not confident within themselves. Like, screw it. If all these women don't find me attractive, I'm good either way. Right. And he felt some type of way. So go ahead.
And that's the thing. The fact that he felt some type of way is, right, that's the issue. You understand what I'm saying? Already. The fact that he was looking for their approval is already the issue in the first place, which is why, it's almost like this, right? You ever had an idea about somebody, you just assumed, oh, this person is on some BS?
Right.
And then they do something and you was like, yep, I was right. They was on some BS. Like, I was right at the beginning. Same thing here. So the woman pops her balloon and then he acts like a bitch. So she's like, oh yeah, I was right to pop the balloon because he is a bitch. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what goes on a lot in these situations anyway. You see what I'm saying? Crazy.
I get you. I appreciate that. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, so a quick Google article I found on why women care about men's looks. Quote, women care about how their boyfriends look because we want them to make a first impression. It is human nature, and we want them to take pride in their appearance. So side note. So I'm under the assumption that confidence, boldness, and wittiness in being charismatic is all superficial. I beg to ask the question, gentlemen, does society set a precedent when it comes to one's looks? Lucario.
So you're saying does society set a precedent?
Yeah, so this is what women want. We want our men to look good. So does society say, you're ugly, you're beautiful?
Right. Well, the thing is, I think also you got to differentiate between looks and appearance. So people, when they say looks, usually they're just talking about like how your face looks and how your body looks. But appearance is how you're put together. So that's 2 different things. So I think what they might be saying is, people, it will be a better you be visually appealing if you have a nice appearance. Because the way you look, kind of, is like, I think, and this is the part that always annoys me on the internet when people talk about looks and all sorts of shit. Like, there's only so much you could do to look different. You understand what I'm saying? Like how we look is how we look. Like, I look like myself, Afi looks like himself, you look like yourself. Like, there's not much you can do unless you get plastic surgery on some weird shit. But this how you look is how you look. Like, I can gain weight, lose weight, I can get muscle, get lean, whatever. But essentially, I look how I look. Like, I'm not gonna ever look like somebody who looks totally different than me, like freaking, Tobey Maguire or somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna look like him. He's not gonna look like me. We're totally different. So it's about how you look your best and how you want to have your appearance. But that's all personal, and that's all on your own agenda of how you want to put yourself together. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you are putting yourself together how you want to put yourself together, you like the way you look, you feel good in how you look, then that's cool. The problem is you have a lot of people who, again, like I was saying earlier, they look ridiculous, or they look like they don't care about themselves. And that's really the issue. Meaning, like, you have a person who might have not brushed their teeth in like 3 weeks, or, you know what I'm saying? Where they just wearing dirty stained shirts every day over, you know what I mean? They just don't care. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
I appreciate that. Afi, it's directed towards you. Does society choose and tell you who's beautiful and who's not? Who's ugly? Who's fat?
In the surface world, in the surface world, it does, but in the real world, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by surface world is just people who live in for other people and their interpretation of what things are. The people who live through other people, those type of people, it moves it for them because they don't live the real lives. Like, just like I use, for example, like the Fresh and Fit. Like, a lot of cats get off on watching them kick out the women and shit because they ain't never did it before. And that's why they like it so much. They don't even care. They know they ain't allowed to do it, but they know if they tune in at 7 o'clock, they can see it 3 or 4 times. That's the feel, So to like cats like that who get off on shit like that, then it is for them. But for people who just live their own lives, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like just talking about politics and shit. I know about politics, but I'm not worried about this or that because it doesn't affect my immediate day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the long. I don't want to add something that I was going to add, but before.
Go ahead.
I was watching the BET. Now, I'm not super familiar, but the guy Keith Lee, and somebody had sent me to react to that. And I was like, hell no, I ain't react to that shit. And this whole thing is like the nigga on there with the rose, and then he dropped the rose. This moment wasn't for me. What type of feminine type shit is that, bro? You got to know why. And my whole thing is like, why you cats got to run and like say how you feel about every fucking thing, bro? That's the type of shit that you supposed to tell your partners. Like, nigga, you feel me? She gonna do this, and then you don't have to like make a post about. You got a whole wife. Like, why does it even matter if it was for like? And then you're gonna make a rant about it, and this is because of it. Like, what, nigga? Like, no, bro. Like, so it's just like, just the type of dude that feel like he gotta explain himself like that, bro. Like, the whole point is, nigga, if your wife ain't tripping, what the fuck you saying anything for? You know? That see, he's supposed to go on that fucking campaign like that if she was like, hey, you did too much flirting, I'm finna leave your ass. Didn't you start that kind of campaign? You don't just start that kind of campaign just because you want to let people know. It's fucking weird, bro. What people worry about the wrong shit. Worrying about what people think of some shit that nobody fucking cared about, bro. BET Awards is ratchet as hell.
Of course.
It's always hella fucking mistakes and hella stupid shit happening. What nobody tripping on that shit like that. But he feel like he gotta let people know and shit. Like, bro, you ain't even all the way famous like that, nigga. It's weird. Like, you a YouTuber, not like that, but you ain't like Denzel Washington and some fucking shit happen, bro. You're a food person. You should be humble. You should be honored that a movie star even giving it to you like that. She a movie star, nigga. She a movie star. You a YouTuber, food person, bro. So what the hell we talking about?
True. All right, Lucario, I got to play devil's advocate, though. Real quick with you, though. You